Hi friends. So today's thought is love for designations among professionals, especially again in India. I'll start this thought with an example or anecdote should I say. When I was doing my first startup, a very senior employee came to me and after all the interviews and discussions and when we were sitting for the final offer, the guy asked me, Vivek, I am little touchy about designation. I don't mind negotiating or decreasing my salary by 25 to 50K, but it is possible for you to give me GM rather than manager designation. I thought in my mind, as a startup, I don't have different perks for different levels because nobody has any perk for that matter. The role is absolutely same. If the guy is really happy to become a GM, I never gave a second thought. I just consulted with my founder and gave it. I'll come later to this example again to figure out that how problematic this situation can be. So why this love for designation? And especially when we don't know that different organizations and different industries actually follow different designations. I have heard, seen, answered, discussed multiple times that a banking AVP and a manufacturing AVP is completely different. An advertising director and FMCG director would again be completely different. But people are very happy to claim I am AVP, I am VP. What they don't know is the inside story. Again, let me give you an example now of a large organization, a US MNC who came to India and I worked there. Now they were a very simple people. They have a system of a manager and they used to call people who are actually writing code and doing analysis analyst. But after being here in India for 2 years, the analyst community started demanding promotions. And the HR figured out that when Indian is demanding a promotion, he is not looking for a job role change as much as looking just as the increase in designation. So they said, okay. And I should say only in India, they introduced 2 designations called senior business analyst and assistant manager. Similarly, within manager, they used to have 5 levels. But now they introduce things like senior manager, general manager, deputy manager, and assistant manager. So people feel happy that I am moving from assistant manager to deputy manager to manager after every 1.5 years to 2 years. The role always was more or less same. Should I say the salary was also more or less same? Because see, you get promoted when you are a good achiever. So if everybody else is getting X increment, you will always get X plus 4%. And that is what you were getting anyway. So that is the inside thing. And now I come back to my first example of peril of actually taking higher designations, especially in smaller organizations. So again, I have done 2 startups and sadly the first startup when we sold it to EduComp, before that we need to do some layoffs. Now because few people have negotiated very high designations with us, they actually find it difficult to get a job in the market because consultants or the new recruiters were looking at them to be GM or to be VP and they don't have a VP role because for them designation and role actually matches. So when a large organization is looking for a manager, they are very specific. When they are looking for a VP, they are very specific. But now my VP in that organization, who was actually a senior manager type of person for a large organization, was getting hard to even get an interview call. So few of them called me. And you know what I told them? I suggested them to lower your designation. And that is how you can proceed. So what I want to tell you guys is designations are very internal. What matters is what you work, what is your role, what you learn, what you contribute, and how much money do you make. Designations are just something which has to be given so that to specify a job profile in a particular organization. It's not a universal fact. It doesn't add any value in social circle or family circles. Thank you.